Greetings. I made a video about 48 hours ago talking about, and the title of the video was, Should I Do It? And I was talking about making a card with a few equations and several diagrams about the nature of the universe. I've decided to make that double-sided. I don't know what the ultimate size of the card is going to be, but one side is going to be the nature of the universe, a few equations, several diagrams. And the flip side is going to be about ontology, specifically the nature of being, the nature of embodiment, and the actual metaphysics of transcendence. Obviously, since it's a two-sided card, there's only so much information that you can put on there, but I'm well into 50% having it completed. The only thing that's actually time-consuming or time-sucking is the meticulous creation of the diagrams. And the diagrams are actually quite simple. But the nature of the sublime begs me to take it even more seriously than I had planned to, because, the creation of such a card is actually important. And since explanations require books, and each little equation and diagram itself would require a huge article, obviously there's going to be a significant amount of people that aren't going to understand, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60% of what is on the card, but, it's important. So I even went as far as to purchase a rather expensive Epson printer today, a scanner. I have a couple flatbed scanners. I've used a lot of flatbed scanners in my time, and the ones that I have are quite old. They're not up to date for working on current Mac OS or even Windows for that matter. Not that I use Windows. But I have to take a lot of the diagrams, make them full size, and I'm going to scale them down. So I'm going to shrink them, and then paste them onto a card. Then I'm going to take a medium format, ultra high resolution shot of each side of the card. The card's probably going to be about like this, maybe like 15 by 20, and it's going to be scaled down such that I'll have an enormous amount of information on each side of the card. So it will be able to be printed as a card, and it will be readable. However, the print will be rather small. But if you're really going to stick everything, essentially everything, on a card, then, this is a lot that you need to put on there. I'm doing something that no one has ever done before, and I have access to an enormous amount of materials, and I have over the decades, stuff that you've never heard of, stuff that's mind-blowing, stuff that's absolutely incredible. And I can state succinctly that something like this it's not been done. It's very bombastic to even propose to stick the nature of, the cosmos and the equations and the simplicity thereof on a card. That's very bombastic. It's very presumptuous, in a more accurate term. So, and also too, like I said, on the flip side, with the nature of being, the nature of embodiment, there'll be a few diagrams associated to that side as well. So that's what I've been working on really, really hard. Actually, it's not hard sticking in the contents. That stuff, is really easy. Like I said, it's all about the diagrams, and have to draw each one meticulously, create it, and stick as much stuff as possible in, then shrink it down, and then stick it into a format where all the texts and all the equations and the diagrams fit on one side of this card. So that's the time-consuming part. So when I made that video about should I do it or not, I am doing it. I'm essentially halfway done. The diagrams take up a lot of time. I will have it done within a week. So today is late Saturday. Technically it's Sunday, really. It's basically Sunday. So I'll have it done within a week. And for those Americans, since this is a holiday weekend, this is Memorial Day weekend, I hope you have a great weekend. I guess like normal people are going to be grilling burgers and doing stuff at the pool or something like that. And I'm going to be working hard on this. My God, that printer I bought for this project was quite expensive. I have two really nice printers. My my laser printer is broken, and my inkjet printer has a lot of really expensive cartridges, and they're out of ink. I bought an Epson printer, an EcoJet printer, which actually is super, super cheap on the ink. It's kind of like a revolutionary type of inkjet printer. EcoJet 2670, I believe. Yeah, 2670. So that's the update. I'm working on it. I'll have it done within a week. And yeah, that's it. Hope you all have a great weekend.